Alright, what is up guys and girls, it's Thomas 1 here, and as you can see, my head just does not look good. Anyways, I got a good announcement for you. This is an announcement video because, number one, I'd like to personally say, I got more duct tape. I can't announce the winner of the video in this video. A few things I need to address real quick. Happy late Valentine's Day. I'm very late on the punch there. But, anyways, so, very late on that. Also, that's just the announcement. Another thing. Toy Fair 2017 happened last weekend. Hope you guys saw what kind of cool toys they were coming out with. I saw that they came out with Transformers last night, toys, and as you guys know, I'm a huge geek for that stuff, too. I do love Thomas and Friends. I have been keeping up with that. Also, Playrail. But before we get into that, I'm gonna announce something here. I have decided. Also, you can get some of the Transformers last night's premiere toys on Amazon.ca. They're currently unavailable, but you can get them. You can get them anyways. But anyway, the ones that they have out are Voyager class Optimus Prime, Grimlock, Deluxe class Bumblebee, Berserker, and Barricade. Those are the ones that you can buy now. So, on to the toys for now. Toy Fair 2017 happened, and we saw a bunch of cool things that I'm really excited to tell you guys. I'm only going to be talking about the major waves, or not the waves, like the as you guys will know them as, or like Deluxe class, Voyager class, and Leader class. So at Toy Fair 2017, we saw two new Deluxe class figures. I say two because we saw one called Steelbane, and he's a silver dragon knight type look. He's really cool. Looks really cool. And we saw Berserker, but you guys already knew about Berserker. So those were the two that we actually know. There was another Deluxe class I saw. There was Squeaks, Deluxe class Squeaks, and I think Squeaks is very cute. I'm thinking I might get him because he's really cute and he might be the little mini con of the story. I'm thinking about getting him. Anyways, back to the more pressing topic. We saw. So the ones that we saw that were brand new at Toy Fair 2017 was Steelbane, Deluxe class Drift, Deluxe class Crosshairs, all the Dinobots from the previous lines from Age of Extinction. I'm trying to remember. And we got a newer version of Bumblebee. Now, when you guys think newer, you guys are thinking Age of Extinction, and you're gonna say, "Well, Thomas Fan 1, didn't you already say we've already got one that's pretty much the repaint of Bumblebee?" Well, yes we did, and yes we did not. Yes, we did not get a better version of Bumblebee, and yes, we did get a better version of Bumblebee. They released at Toy Fair 2017 a new version of Bumblebee, which is practically the every single Bumblebee that we've gotten after Revenge of the Fallen. And so it's pretty much just, angle the chest piece, and it looks beautiful. I say beautiful because it has been followed by every single Bumblebee, retooling, slight repainting, all that stuff. Now, in the end of this video, I'm going to cover the Thomas and Friends stuff, because there is cool Thomas and Friends stuff, and I know you guys watch these videos. But anyways, I'm going to get back to the Transformers right now. I will get to the Thomas and Friends stuff, and I promise, I will. So we saw that at Toy Fair 2017. That was Deluxe class. We saw the new ones that we saw. We saw Squeaks, Crosshairs, and all the other Autobots that I mentioned before. Plus Steelbane, I think is what his name is. Alright, so we saw them. On to Voyager class, we saw a new version of Hound. I'm not positive, but I'm thinking about getting him because this is a new version of Hound, and this new version of Hound looks beautiful. It is screen accurate. He's got the big fat belly. When you think of Hound, you think, oh yeah, he's a big fat guy, he's got a big gruff voice, and he's got all these weapons hanging off of him. That's what you think of when you think of Hound. When we had this version of Hound, and I do have this version of Hound, he is a slimmer version. This version has the big, it's got the fanny pack and it's got a roll bar that goes down. I'm really excited. That's the version of Hound that we're gonna get. And I'm real excited that Hasbro took in all those suggestions from fans, because it has been annoying the crap out of me that we can't get a good version of Hound. Alright, now, off of Hound, more onto the Voyager class line. We got Voyager class Scourge. I did not really care for Scourge because I wasn't really into the Dinobots. The only Dinobot I was really into was Grimlock and Slug. Slug, yeah. And those are the only two Dinobots that I have. Those are the only two that I really cared about. Now, another Voyager class that I saw that I was super happy about. Megatron. And he is this beautiful Cybertronian jet. And they really captured Megatron. I think they finally captured Megatron in this toy. I say that because the paint apps on him were just so beautiful. Whether or not that's what we're going to get in the actual American line, who knows? It might just be gray plastic. But anyways, I will be happy with it. Now, I think that's all for the Voyagers. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think that's all for the Voyager classes that I saw. Yes. And on to the leader classes. Now, I have made the executive decision that I will not be getting the Voyager class Megatron, like I stated in previous videos. I will be getting the leader class version, because they came out with 3 leader class figures for this new Transformers line, 1 each wave. That's my guess, because in the Age of Extinction line, they only came out with 2 leader classes, and I was really upset because they didn't come out with a leader class Lockdown, which would have been nice, but, you know, hey, Hasbro can't make everything beautiful, as is evidence of the Age of Extinction Grimlock leader class. For those of you who don't know, look it up. For those of you who do know, enough said. So, that, they came out with, I'm guessing it's gonna, they released the leader class Optimus Prime. It's got more paint apps, and it looks a little bit more better than the last one. And it's really cool. It's still the same Optimus Prime that we got in the last one, and the last wave, like for the Age of Extinction. It's still the same one, but it's got more paint apps on it, so it looks a bit better. And they came out with a leader class Megatron. Now the leader class Megatron looks really, really good. It has a cannon, like as the original Megatron used to have, a cannon that is strapped to one of his arms, and it's got flames coming out of it. And look up the pictures on Google Images. It's so cool. I think it's really cool. I'm really stoked. I really want this figure. You have no idea how badly I want this figure. They also showed the before I forget, they did show the Voyager class Optimus Prime, but you guys already knew that. So, and I'm guessing they're gonna come out with a leader class. It's up in the air right now what the 3rd leader class figure is going to be, because I think it's going to be another Grimlock, and the Grimlock that we got last in 2014 for Toy Fair, they came out with that orange Grimlock that looked really good, and then they gave us that crappy chrome dark plastic one that did not look good at all. For those of you who did buy it and thought it was really cool, that's great for you, but I did not care for it. But that's what they did. But this time there's a second option. I'm guessing it's going to be Dragonstorm. That is the new Beast Transformer. That is the 3-headed dragon that we saw in the trailer. That is the 3-headed dragon, and I think it's real. It looks. There's the gimmicky one, like the last. It had a handle, and and you flip it up and the robot comes to life, and makes lights and sounds and all that. The last one that they had was was Grimlock and Optimus Prime. It had a little magnet Optimus Prime. I didn't buy it. I just know because I saw it literally everywhere I went. But that's up in the air because they said there's going to be a 3rd leader class, and I'd like to see Dragonstorm, but I'd also like to see a better version of Grimlock. Will we get a better version of Grimlock, or will we get a brand new leader class? Like this will be the 2nd brand new leader class that we'll be getting. Now, on to more pressing notes as the Thomas and Friends people are going to go to. I did see some really cool stuff online the other day. I was on a website that sells Play-Rail stuff, and I saw they said it wasn't in stock, but I did see a Play-Rail Tomy version of the Shooting Star Gordon. I saw one of those. I thought it was really cool. Came with Gordon. Came with Shooting Star Gordon, his tender, and some coach, I think. And then I saw Streamlining Thomas with Blue Annie and Clarabelle. Really, really cool. And then they showed us a picture of Ashima, which I was like, oh, Ashima! Nice! Whether or not they'll make a Flying Scotsman, I don't know, because I like Play-Rail Tomy a lot better, because that's what I grew up with. I do appreciate Trackmaster for bringing us one sooner. I do appreciate that, but I like the Play-Rail because it's better quality, and it's better, and, you know, it's nice. Not to say that the new stuff that they came out with the Trackmaster 2 line, Trackmaster 2, not to say that that's bad, but I like Play-Rail better. It's my preference. Your opinion is your opinion. No problems with that. There's been speculation roaming around on the internet saying that Play-Rail is going to release a Flying Scotsman, an Axel from Belgium. They're going to release Rahiv from, Raul from India, or no, not India, Brazil. They're going to release the 3 diesels that were unknown, the unknown diesels that we just don't know, and they showed us that, and I'm like, this could be interesting, this could be good, but I also saw that Ashima wasn't exactly an engine you can drive, like you can push the switch and it'll move. It was a car, like Marion, like the Play-Rail Marion, the Gator and Marion set that had that was, you know, Gator, car, connectable Marion. I would have liked to see Marion as her own engine, but I know it's difficult to make that, but you could do it. You really, really could. It'd just take a little bit of it'd just take a little bit of tooling and a little bit of, you know, hard work. But nonetheless, we didn't get one. But I'm not upset. I just don't think it's a problem. I would like to see Ashima as a drivable engine. It would be nice. It really would be nice, because I loved the Great Race. I have one character from the Great Race, and it's beautiful. Granted that people are gonna criticize me. Well, you just basically just dissed the whole, you know, Trackmaster 2 version. You just dissed it all. You know, you just said, you know, it's a piece of crap. You know, it's my opinion. I don't care really what your opinion is on this stuff. I like my opinion. Well, you know what? Scratch that. I do care about your opinion, but it's my opinion and my opinion only that I'm stating in this video. If you want to state your opinion, whether Play-Rail or Tomy or Takara or... I know, Takara and Tomy are the same thing. Play-Rail, Tomy, Trackmaster 2. Whichever one you want, just post it in the comments below. I'll read it, tally it up, and whoever the winner is, I will announce it in a video. I don't really care. I like Play-Rail better. It's what I grew up on. Just don't get all PC on me. Just don't get all PC on me. It's not worth your time to get upset. It's not worth my time to get upset. It's just my opinion. So, that's that. Now, for many people are questioning, what is your next Goofs video? Now, I'm going to get into that, but first, I have to show you guys a quick commercial ad from my sponsors at Xbox. I don't know if I can pull this down without having a problem. Xbox sent me... there we go. Xbox sent me a controller. Now, I've already opened it, and I've already gotten... You know, I've already put everything on it. But Xbox sent me a controller, and you know, I just love how Xbox has their products. They sent me this controller in a box. Unfortunately, my camera wasn't working at the time, and they just didn't, and it wouldn't work. Now, for those of you watching, just know this is fake. I bought this at a thrift. Actually, no, I got this as a Christmas gift. I do love Xbox products, though. I really do. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Microsoft. I love Xbox. I really do. I own an Xbox One. I own an Xbox 360, and I own an original 1999 Xbox that's out in my storage unit that may never get cleaned, sadly. Anyways, so that was bad. Anyways, so I'm just going to release that content to that one video, the contest. Those of you who didn't spot it, there was Murdoch somewhere up here. Mike is right there above my head. Behind me, there was James and Bill and Ben down below. And Diesel was, like, right over there, you know. Right over there, somewhere. But those were the answers. I don't really care if you guys got it right or wrong. Doesn't matter. I just happened to just release it because I thought it would be nice, and I thought you guys would like to see it before St. Patrick's Day. Go St. Patrick's! Woohoo! That's actually one of my few favorite holidays because I don't actually have to be somewhere for it. I really don't have to be anywhere for that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna answer a quick comment that somebody put on my Percy's Chocolate Crunch video, which is coming upon 4,000 views at some point. But they asked if my Goofs videos were for kids, and yes and no. Yes, they're for kids because that's what the original video was for. Like the Percy's Chocolate Crunch episode, that's what it was originally for. I'm gonna lower the camera a little bit, but that's what it was originally for. Was for kids, you know. But I'm taking my view on it, and I'm going through and spotting mistakes that, you know, the cameraman, the director, you know, that the tracks, the people who ran that sort of thing over in England, that they ran through that, and they missed every single thing, every error that they could make, and I'm going through it and pointing it out. So yes, it's for kids. The original episode is for kids, but my opinion is also for fans and for kids if they want to watch it. It is, yes it is, and yes it's not. It's complicated. It's difficult to get into it. Alright, anyways. This is Thomas Fana 1 saying, oh, before I go, I'm quickly going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys my mouse. This is my mouse, my personal mouse. You know, it's beautiful. Anyways, this is Thomas Fana 1 saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content over here. Get to leave a comment down below about what Goof's video I should do next. What I should do next for my next video. And don't forget to keep playing with them trains. And don't forget to geek out!